Happy to be on hand. I'm Brandon Gaudin with Charles Davis. And before we kick, partner, your keys to the game, please.
Well, my keys are on the defensive side of the ball for both teams. And the big one, making sure you avoid giving up the big play. These safeties are going to get tested all game long. Their job, keep the ball in front of them, tackle people, make them run extra plays in order to try and score.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it a yard or so past. The 20, call it the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Come on, set. You took the outlaw. Oh, you got deep. Where's 52? Black 52.
On 1st and 10, it's Griffin. That's complete to Calvin Johnson. And even 20 yards and a first down on the game's very first play. And we see the emphasis early here. Get your star receiver involved, able to do it successfully.
Not a bad start to begin with, that's for sure. And to me, this play says our guy is better than your guy's. Because, you know, a player of his stature, he won't just be single covered all game long. He's going to involve multiple people, and right away, they told him.
And that's caught inside the 30. That goes for a gain of 31. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. He'll be stopped short of the 25. The nice move couldn't free him. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Well, a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. John Ross, the one he was looking for, and it's 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Sliding out of the pocket. And that is incomplete.
Well, touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Now Jan Stenerud on for the field goal try. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. Stenerud able to put this one through. And the Giants are off now to a 3-0 lead. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points.
Buddy up. 15, Mike, 15. Man, I got you. Man, I got you.
On first down, Peyton. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
Every time I watch LT blow up plays just like that one, I think of one quote. You can run, but you can't hide.
He won a record 3 Defensive Player of the Year awards back in his day. He was also the league MVP in 1986.
One of 2 defensive players who won the MVP award in the NFL. The second one, Alan Page with the Minnesota Vikings, the linchpin of their Purple People Eaters defense.
No, no, no.
They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down. On third down, this is Jackson. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. Here we go on fourth down with Jackson. It's caught. Jones. Fourth down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Play action. Now Jackson rolling to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Give the sack to Lawrence Taylor.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye, that happened fast and a big sack. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on third down. They'll run here with Bo. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it 2nd down and 11. On 2nd down now, Peyton. And that play will go nowhere, losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down. To throw is Jackson, throwing on 3rd and long. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Looking downfield for Joe. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former 49er, Deion Sanders. Then he'll take this all the way down inside the 40.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Here's Griffin. Flushed out right. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15. From the shotgun, Griffin. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Griffin now to throw on third down. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. They're going on 4th down. It's Griffin. This is Johnson. He's got it. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down.
That's right, baby. 43 is the mic.
Throwing now. Griffin on 1st down. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
43 is the mic. Check, 43.
Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score.
Let's go, boys. Bring it in.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easy.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Patrick Willis. Johnson was the intended receiver.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Looking deep for Julio. That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, 49ers. Julio Jones. An 80-yard touchdown. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
This will be taken short. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive.
And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Throwing on second and long. Griffin being chased out left. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Brian Dawkins, the safety, with a pick. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. But what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here in the first play?
You know I'm big on that. I love when I have...
And now look at him go. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great effort there. 55 yards. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly for 6. Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football.
Let's just call that play exactly what it is. Needed. Because they wanted to get back in the game, and they knocked the ball free, and now they have a chance to do exactly that.
They've got the chance. Now they have to take advantage. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high power.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 22. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And he whips that one incomplete there. Quincy Anoon with the intended receiver. And it's second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Second and 10. Here's Jackson again. Dancing to his left. And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. Now it brings up third down.
A pretty rocky start in this game for the guy throwing the ball. Already has thrown one interception. Almost threw a second one right there. All he's doing right now is giving the defense a whole lot of confidence.
On third down, Jackson. Buying time to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on fourth. They're going to try and throw. Steps away to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Credit the great Michael Strahan with a sack.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. After the interception, here's Griffin. It is intercepted at the goal line. Brian Dawkins, the safety, with a pick.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to let it go deep right sideline. Oh, nearly a disaster there on the check down. But they'll get it back. After the incompletion, here's second and 10 from the 20. Now Jackson going to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the... And that's caught inside the 30. Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's first and 10 just outside the red zone.
Check 24, check 24. Watch safety creep. Safety's creeping.
Here's Jackson. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Jackson now on second and 10. Flushed out right. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Throwaway and incomplete. Brings up third down and 10.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at third and 10. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he's got a noon one. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
18. Complete to Quincy Enunwa. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Not time enough for a play and then a timeout, you wouldn't think. So with 4 seconds left, they're going for it. Jackson now. A final shot before break. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And it's a short kick, taken right around the 19. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. 7 yards there and a first down. They go play action with Jackson. Looking downfield for Jones. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, 49ers. Julio Jones. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. This will be taken very short. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Brian Burns picks up his second sack of the afternoon. After the sack on first down, Griffin forced out to his left. And his throw's going to be incomplete. 6-time Pro Bowler Calvin Johnson, the intended target. And it's third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the gun, it's Griffin. Got a man, it's Randy Moss. They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's fourth down. Here we go on fourth down with Griffin. And now here is another interception. Cravon LeBlanc with a pick. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. They were looking for Johnson that time. They go play action now. Jackson. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Ball on the 42 as they come up second and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. They snap it at 1. Now it's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. Able to find Waller. That's complete. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Out to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
To try again after the sack. Jackson, touchdown!